homework yesterday, the day before yesterday, it was in the practice book. Mm. Raj, have you done your homework too, or you haven't because you were absent? Electricity is back. I don't know why we are sitting here, but now that we are sitting here, we are recording the class on Zoom. Everyday English. And page number 31 as well, I think. Page number 31, 33, 34. Okay. So let's just start with page number 31, the main book. Sorry, the practice book, page number 31. Very easy exercises. Let's check. You see, there are some pictures. You have to write the verbs for them. So let's do it. There are two groups of pictures. The first group is of those pictures which will be written across, and the second down. So picture number 3. What is the verb? Ride. When you look at picture 3, you should think of ride. You don't have the books? You didn't bring today, or you don't have the books? You have the books. I have the books. I have the books, but not here. Not here. Okay. Okay. Picture 3. Ride. Picture 3. This man, what is he doing? He's riding a horse. Picture 5. Play. There is a child. He's playing. Picture 7. Watch. They're watching TV. 8. Speak. Okay. 9. Sing. 10. Cook. 12. Drive. 13. Paint. Page number 31. The practice book. You have two books, Sahil? Look at page number 31 in the practice book. Look at some more pictures. Down. Fly. The bird is flying. 2. Jump. 4. Eat. 5. Phone. Phone. You phone people? You phone people, okay? Phone somebody. Picture number 5. A girl is phoning someone. She is phoning someone, right? We don't know who she is phoning. Maybe she is phoning her mother. Maybe she is phoning a family member. Maybe she is phoning a friend, okay? She's phoning someone. 6. Yeah, they're dancing. I like the girl's pose. Look at the angle, nearly 45 degrees. Okay, 60 degrees. 7. Walk. Yeah, he's walking. 8. Swim. 9. Sleep. And 11. Run. Now, use these verbs and say something about your family. Okay? Use these verbs to tell me something about your family. Number 3, ride. Say something about your family members. Anything? No, nothing comes to your mind when you say the word ride. हिंदी में भी कुछ नहीं आ रहा है राइड सुन के आना चाहिए मेरा बहुत मन करता मैं घोड़ा दौड़ाऊं मैं घोड़े पे बैठूं मैं घोड़ा चलाऊं आई रियली वांट टू राइड अ हॉर्स आई रियली वांट टू राइड अ हॉर्स मेरे मन में आया ये मैं नहीं आया कुछ भी राइड से ओके फाइन 8 एक्सरसाइज 8 नाउन प्लस नाउन ये करना चाहिए तुम्हें अपने आप से पूछना चाहिए कुछ मन में आ रहा है नहीं आ रहा है ओके प्ले 5 Children love playing games. कुछ भी मन में आना चाहिए, ठीक है, मैं ये कह रहा हूँ, कुछ भी मन में आना चाहिए, वर्ब सुनने के बाद कुछ भी मन में आना चाहिए. Last night, I and my daughter watched TV till 1 o'clock. My wife isn't home. She's in her village. And I and Aditi were planning wardrobe, how I'm going to do carpentry work. I told you guys, I'm going to do some woodwork. I'm going to make some cupboards in my house. And I think I can do it. I've never done it before. Please come in. But I'm feeling pretty confident. Hey, so let's see. I'm going to order the cutting machine, wood cutting machine, because I tried, nobody has a wood cutting machine. Otherwise I would have borrowed it. So I'm going to order one. It will cost me around 2000 rupees. Actually, because I'm not a professional, if the idea doesn't work somehow, then the machine will be useless totally. So I was thinking if I can borrow it from someone first. My daughter said, why don't you go and talk to a carpenter? Maybe you can offer him some money for use. You can rent the machine. I said, I don't think they will rent the machine, rent out the machine, because they need it every day, unless somebody has one extra cutting machine. But why will they have an extra cutting machine? If I were a carpenter, I would buy a cutting machine because, of course, I would need it. But why would I buy an extra one? I wouldn't. And if I have one and I'm using it, I won't rent it out. Only those people who have it at home, like I'm going to buy one, okay? After I buy, you can rent it from me. But if I were a professional, I would not be in a position to rent it out. Professionals need the cutting machine every day. But I'm very excited about it. Somebody said in one of those videos on YouTube, it looks easy, but it is not easy. I said, oh, that is scaring me. One person gave a warning. Hey, don't start woodwork so easily without any training. It looks easy, but it is not easy. And I said, okay, but I still feel confident I can do it. Especially plywood work. Plywood work is easy. If I do it successfully, then next time you guys can ask me to, work in your house. You've got an educated English speaking carpenter. If I do it successfully, okay, I would charge more. I won't be cheap. An educated carpenter shouldn't be cheap. But my English education will be of no use unless I have creative ideas in my head. You want to make a nice, let's say wardrobe, and I don't have many imaginative ideas, creative ideas, then my English speaking is useless. Okay. Noun plus noun combinations, exercise 8. Answer the questions with a noun plus noun combination. Okay. Where do trains stop people? At the railway station. Where can you buy petrol? At the petrol station, which people in Biharship call petrol pump. 3. What do you wear when it is a sunny day? Sunglasses. All right. Can you give another answer? What kind of clothes do you wear when it is a sunny day, when it is a hot day? Cotton clothes. That's also a compound noun. Cotton is a noun. Clothes is a noun. Cotton clothes. 4. Where can you drive fast between two cities, one city and another? On a highway or motorway? Motorway is more British. Where does a woman carry her purse, hairbrush, lipstick, and etc.? In her handbag. In her handbag. Women carry a handbag. Handbag. Six. Where do you wait for a bus? At the bus stop. At the bus stop. Seven. Where can you park your car? You can park your car in the car park, but you need a car for that. I don't have my car. Eight. What are the lights in the street that say stop and go? Traffic lights. They control the traffic. They say go, they say stop. When the red light goes on, you know, you have to stop. Nine. Where can you buy a book? A stationery shop doesn't sell books. A bookstore. A stationery shop sells pencils, pens, notebooks, erasers, stuff like those. For books, you have a special shop, bookshop, Kitab Ghar, Pustak Sadan. Which is your favorite bookshop in Vyasri? Do you have a favorite bookshop? I know we find a big collection at Kitab Ghar. They have the biggest collection, perhaps. But I don't like the attitude of the shopkeeper. He has a lot of attitude, you know. He thinks he is somebody very special. Moving on, page number 32 was already done. Page number 32 was already done many days ago. So now we are going to look at page number 33, everybody. There are 4 conversations on this page. 4 interesting conversations. Now you tell me which conversation, in your opinion, is the most interesting. I don't think you have read. If you have read, then you would know which is the most interesting. But if you haven't read, how would you know? So you guys didn't listen to me when I said the day before yesterday, page number 31, 33, and 34 at home. You had to do these exercises at home, but clearly you haven't done your exercises. Anybody who has done it? Page number 31, 33, and 34? Nobody. So what am I talking about? Remember, I have told you 2 things that you can do to improve your English. If you're not doing these 2 things, don't tell me you're doing anything to improve your English. Reading and listening. Okay? So here you have 4 conversations which you can read, and later when I share the audio file, you can listen as well. And these things will just take your English so much higher. Okay? But you have to do them. Okay? Do them now. Do them now. Do them now, guys. Page number 30, 33. Because nobody has done. So do them now. Page number 33. We didn't tell me you've done it. One person has done the exercises. Other people? Which conversation did you find most interesting? You didn't find any interesting. Perhaps you were just doing the exercises. I have told you, Beta, every conversation you read, you have to know that these conversations take place in real life. You have to appreciate what's going on in the conversation. You have to see the link between 2 sentences. Then you will appreciate the jokes, the fun, the humor there. You like the 4th conversation more than the rest? Okay. Tawheed, have you done all the four conversations? You have already done, or you're doing them here? Samir, Rishabh, doing here? The first conversation is a typical conversation at a coffee shop. A typical means a common conversation, nothing special. Customer comes, the cafe person says, if I can help you, and the customer expresses what she or he wants. The shopkeeper offers some choices. The customer makes a choice. And the conversation is almost over. The second conversation is a typical conversation in a classroom where the student has a confusion. Students often have confusions. It's not new. It's not anything special. Students feel confused. They ask questions and the teachers help. So that is what is going on in this conversation. Conversation number 3 is also a typical conversation between friends. Friends sometimes need each other's help. So in this conversation also, one friend needs help. She asks for help and the other one helps her, or at least tries. And the fourth conversation is a very interesting, typical conversation, I will say, between a father and a son. Very typical, I will say. Okay. The son wants some money and he asks his father, but interestingly, he chooses the word borrow. He wants to borrow money from his father. When you borrow, you are indirectly or directly saying that you will return the money. The father doesn't think so. He doesn't think the son is going to return the money. So he kind of makes fun of his choice of the word. We will learn when we read. Have you already completed all the 4 conversations, everybody? Okay, let's read the first conversation. Who starts? The shopkeeper, the cafe person starts. The barista starts. Hi, can I help you? Yeah. The customer walks in, then the guy says, hi, can I help you? A coffee, please, the girl asks. Right? Very simple. A coffee, please. The girl could have said, yeah, can I have a coffee, please? Right? Or could I have a coffee, please? No problems. The shopkeeper there, the barista, offers choices. Espresso, cappuccino, latte, jute. What do you want? Yeah. Espresso is a type of coffee. Cappuccino is a type of coffee. Interestingly, latte is also a type of coffee. Yeah. An espresso, please. However, latte in Italian means milk. In Italian, it means milk. Here, it is a coffee. When you say latte, it is a coffee. Um, we had a Brazilian student. Her name was Mara. And she was very interesting. She messaged me on my birthday. She's about 50 years old, I think, or if not 50, 45 plus. So she was my student for a long time, nearly 5-6 months. And then we decided that we would learn some Portuguese from her. She offered some help. I said, okay. So quite a few people, not only me, my students also joined the classes. And she would sit with a glass of drink And one day we were curious. We asked what she was drinking, and she told us she was drinking mate. She was drinking mate. And my students had already studied latte. Okay. So we said mate, latte, jute. हमारा ड्रिंक यहाँ जूते है. Mate from Brazil, latte from Italy, and jute from Bihar. Mate, latte, jute. And everybody laughed. Okay. Mara didn't understand anything, why we were laughing. She said, what's wrong? What's funny? I said, your drink is mate, Italian drink is latte, and here something is jute. She said, what is that? Do you drink? And now we get it, we eat it from our mothers. Mate, latte, jute. We spent about 20 minutes explaining things to her. She understood. She saw the fun part. She was very interesting. Okay. Hi, can I help you? A coffee, please. Espresso, cappuccino, latte. An espresso, please. And could you give me some hot water as well? Or can you give me some hot water as well? The woman wants some hot water. The barista says, sure, take a seat. Now, let's move on to the second conversation. You can see the teacher. She's writing on the board, and the student has a confusion. She says, excuse me, teacher, could I ask you a question? This is a polite way of asking, right? You were there, right? Could I ask you a question? All the three brothers and sisters are absent, no? Maruf, Mashroof, and Aisha and Nazir. Hmm. Excuse me, could I ask you a question? B says, of course, why not? What is it? What is it? What is it? What is your question? What is it? What is it? What's the question? Ask me. The student says, could you tell me what yellow means? Again, she is politely requesting, could you tell me? Can you tell me? It's the same thing. Some people will think could means past tense. Not always. Could is past tense if could talks about ability. When could is used to talk about ability. For example, I couldn't speak English when I was a child. Then this is past tense. हम बचपन में इंग्लिश नहीं बोल पाते थे. I couldn't sleep alone when I was a child. I felt very scared when I slept alone. So could is the past tense when we talk about abilities. Here we are not talking about ability. Here we are just making a request, a polite request. Could you tell me what yellow means? The teacher explains, yellow means पीला, बात खत्म. वो बिहारी टीचर होगा इसीलिए. ये टीचर्स ऐसे नहीं होते. ये बेहतर ट्रेंड होते हैं. इनको पता है येलो मीन्स पीला बोल देने से बच्चा सिर्फ जानकारी लेता है और ज्यादा हेल्प चाहिए होती है. So the teacher says, yellow is a color. Now the student is ready in her mind to understand what yellow is. First piece of information comes, yellow is a color. Now there are lots of colors. How will he or she know which color is yellow? Then the teacher explains, the sun is yellow. Oh, the sun is yellow. Okay. Butter is yellow. Oh, okay. Butter is yellow. Your teeth are yellow. Okay. The student feels embarrassed. Okay, thank you, teacher. But the last line was unnecessary. The last line was unnecessary, teacher. Oh, don't take it seriously. That was just a joke, the teacher said. Any problems, anyone? Are your teeth yellow? I'm not showing you my teeth. Not after asking you this question. Because you guys will say, sir, your teeth are yellow. Are they? Maybe a little bit. I'm working on it. Next year, July, my teeth will be all white. When I was a child, okay, we are going to study past tense. I'm preparing you. When I was a child, I had very dirty teeth. My teeth are not very nicely aligned. You see, zigzag teeth. I have zigzag teeth. Okay, my teeth are not properly aligned, beautifully aligned. Some people have very beautifully aligned teeth, in very good shape. Pearl like teeth, मोतियों जैसे दांत. रामू, तुम्हारे दांत मोतियों जैसे चमक रहे हैं. क्यों ना हो मास्टर जी, मैं बंदर छाप दंत मंजन जो यूज करता हूँ, इस्तेमाल करता हूँ. Okay, sorry. Okay, so I should have been a advertising director maybe. I would make advertisements. My advertisements would suck. That's a very interesting job, making advertisements. If you are creative, you can apply for those companies which make advertisements. All those, you get tired of watching the same movie, but there are some advertisements, you watch them over and over again. Every day you watch them, and you still do not get bored. Imagine how beautifully designed those advertisements are. Okay. ये तो बड़ा टॉइंग है. Remember that advertisement? Okay, forget it. छोड़ो यार, तुम लोग boring लोग हो. Sorry. Which is your favorite advertisement? Do you have a favorite advertisement? Life boy. Hmm. Is that your favorite advertisement? Okay. Mine is Fevicol. All the advertisements of Fevicol are really interesting. They have really interesting stories. There was this girl who had a mustache, Dadima who had a mustache. How did it happen? When she was a kid, she used Fevicol and stuck mustache to her face. And it never, Fevicol ka jod hai, tootega nahi. So it never came off. Amazing. How do they think of these things? These ideas. Recently, there was a new one. There are two people, and they're great musicians. One is playing the guitar, one is holding the guitar, and the other is playing the guitar. And how did that happen? When they were kids, they dropped something in the box of Fevicol, and both of them put their hands together, okay, to bring that thing out. Their hands got, stuck because of Fevicol ka jod. Very creative. Okay. So, thanks, the student says, and the conversation is over. The third conversation is between two friends. The girl needs some help. She says, Jamie, could I ask you a favor? Yes, the other day I taught you, do me a favor, do me a favor, do somebody a favor. है ना? किसी का कोई काम कर देना. Can you do me a favor? बोलिए ना सर. What is it? हाँ बोलिए ना, क्या बात? बोलिए क्या दिक्कत? हम कर देते हैं. Can you do me a favor? What is it? Yeah, is somebody coming from Patna? I need something from there. Or are you going to Patna? Sir, I'm going, sir. है ना ऐसे. Can you do me a favor? कोई काम करोगे मेरा एक? Do me a favor. Favor literally means ehsan. Favor is ehsan. Okay. For example, I gave you a job, all right, and then you said, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, thank you so much. I said, relax, relax. I did not do you a favor. I did not do you a favor. मैंने तुम पे कोई I did not do you a favor. I did not do you a favor. मैंने कोई एहसान नहीं किया. You deserve the job. Deserve करते थे. Okay. So Salman Khan said, do me a favor. मुझ पे एक एहसान करना, do me a favor, never do me a favor. Okay, मुझ पे एहसान करना कि मुझ पे कभी कोई एहसान ना करना. Okay, very interesting. Okay, fine. So Jamie, can I ask you a favor? अरे एक काम कर दोगे Jamie? Can I ask you a favor? एहसान ही करने के लिए कह रही है, कुछ हेल्प कर दो. Can I ask you a favor? कौन सी बोलो ना. 5,000 rupees until tomorrow. Papa is sending me my, money tonight. I will pay you tomorrow for sure. Okay. Can you do me a favor? Can I ask you a favor? समझ में आ रहा है? Repeat कर लो. Can you do me a favor? Can I ask you a favor? Okay. Hey, can you do me a favor? Switch off the fan, please. And I say politely, no, no, relax, relax. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. That was just an example. Okay. I'm sorry. Jamie, can I ask you a favor? Ravi is always eager to do me a favor. The other day I needed help again. My mother needed those tests. The doctor gave injections for 3 days. My mother was sick. She had typhoid symptoms. So the doctor gave injections, 3 days, very strong injections. They cost a lot of money, 3,000 rupees. And my wife was silly. She bought the medicine all from the shop. I have lots of people who give me medicine on discount, 30%, 40% discount, because there is a big margin in medicine. MRP is always much, much higher than the real cost. So if you know somebody, if you have somebody close, they will offer you good discount on medicine, most medicine. Anyways, so the doctor prescribed some tests as well. And I asked him, and he was always ready, sir, yes, sir, no problems. But when in the evening, my mother went to the doctor looked at the report of he asked to record the fever. So he looked at the record of the fever. He said, she doesn't have any of those things, typhoid and all. So tests are not necessary. But I don't know. In last 2 years, my mom has become very weak. I don't know what's wrong. We have been in touch with the doctor, but still don't know. 2, 3 years ago, I see my mom's videos. She is cleaning the shelf and all, and she's looking very much healthy and strong. And 2 years down the line, suddenly her body has become very weak. It bothers me a lot. And the doctors have no idea. They don't say anything. They say it's just old age. They just say it is old age. But 2 years ago, she was not old. Anyways, Jamie, can I ask you a favor? The girl says, Jamie is ready? What is it? Yeah? What is it? Bolo, bolo. Can you help me? Could you help me? Anything? Can you help me? Could you help me with my computer? With my मतलब problem is with the computer. कुछ समस्या है computer में. There is some problem with the. Could you help me with my computer? क्या पूछा उसने? Could you help me with my computer? अगर उसके लैपटॉप में मुझे परेशानी होती तो यही बोलती. Could you help me with my laptop? Okay. Then the boy asked, कुछ हुआ? What's the problem? मतलब क्या दिक्कत हो रहा है? What's the problem? I can't get online. Online नहीं जा पा रहे हैं. I can't get online. Okay, let's have a look. चलो देखते हैं. Easy conversation. Now, last fourth conversation. Very interesting conversation. See, look at the dad. He's sitting on the sofa, reading the newspaper, and look at the boy's body language. He comes there. He knows he's in trouble. Okay. He plans it, sits nicely. Dad, could I borrow the car tonight? संभल संभल के. Could I borrow the? You understand what the plan is? Either he is going out with his friends or he is going out with a girl. Why does he need the car at night? Dad, could I borrow the car tonight? Dad is reading the newspaper. All right, but it needs petrol. Papa doesn't look at you when he talks to you, na? Attitude. But it needs petrol. The sun is there, but he will be looking at the newspaper. Do you have that kind of father? The one that I'm, trying to portray here? Yeah, but it needs petrol. The sun is there, but he's not looking at him. Do you have this kind of father or friendly father? Okay, so your father is not like, when he talks to you, he looks at you. Okay, good. The son now again. Dad, I don't have any money. Can you lend me some? He used the word lend. Can you lend me some? I don't have any money. Can you lend me some? He's saying, I will pay you back. Indirectly, he's saying, no, I will pay you back. He's the son. He could have simply asked for money. Ki paisa dijiye thoda. But he's saying, can you lend me some money? Now the father, is that lend or give? मारा जोर का भिंगा के एकदम देखो ऐसे. Hey, is that lend or give? Son वहां बैठा है. Okay, the father is here. Is that lend or give? Insult. तुम्हें insult समझ में आया? देखो बताता हूँ. Lend means वो वापस करेगा, और अगर पापा ने गिव कर दिया, पापा ने लेंड किया तो वो वापस करेगा, पापा ने गिव कर दिया तो वो वापस नहीं करना है. वो क्या बोल रहे हैं? तू वापस करेगा रे. वापस करोगे तुम. हो जाएगा वापस. The son says, I'll pay you back, I promise. He comes under pressure because of the question. Is that lend or give? तुम lend थोड़ी करने के लिए कह रहे हो, तुम तो कह रहे हो दे दो, पैसा दे दो, थोड़ी तुम वापस करोगे. I'll pay you back, I promise. पक्का लौटा देंगे आपको. And look at the next funniest part. Mom, can I have 5 pounds? He's just promising that he's going to pay his dad back, and he's asking his mom to give him 5 pounds. Okay, अगर ह्यूमर दिखा तो अच्छी बात है, नहीं दिखा कोई बात नहीं, इंग्लिश इंप्रूव करिए. इसीलिए लोग इंग्लिश नहीं देखते हैं ना, कोई नई भाषा जिसमें उनको ह्यूमर नहीं समझ में आता. और जब इमोशन नहीं समझ में आते तो उस भाषा से कनेक्शन नहीं बनता. कनेक्शन बनाने के लिए ह्यूमर समझना जरूरी है, और ह्यूमर तब समझ में आएगा जो थोड़ा बहुत समझ में आएगा. मुझे लगता है आपको ह्यूमर समझ में आ रहा था इसका. ठीक है, तो क्यों मजेदार है ये कॉन्वर्सेशन? ऐसे देखा जाए तो सरफेस पे लगा कौन सी मजेदार है. पैसा मांगा बेटा, पापा बोले कि पैसा तुम वापस नहीं करोगे, बोला हम कर देंगे. फिर मम्मी से पैसा मांगा, लेकिन इतने में ही तो मजा आ रहा है यार. तुम एक तरफ पापा को कह रहे हो पैसा वापस कर देंगे, दूसरे सेकंड क्या कहते मम्मी से, मम्मी 2000 रुपया देना, तो किसका किसका लौटाओगे? Okay, do you think children usually pay back their parents? I don't think so. They can never pay back. Not only the money they lend, they borrow, also everything parents do for them, they can never pay back. What they can do is they can take good care of their parents when the parents are old, and this is how you can pay the interest only. You can never pay back what your parents have done for you. Especially good parents, they make a lot of sacrifice for their children. Why don't you practice the 4 conversations? But before you practice, I'll play the audio for you. The practice book. Unit 4, 5, last audio file of Unit 5. Exercise 10. It is exercise 10 or 9? It is exercise 10. I have put the audio in the group as well, and I'm playing it here for you.
Unit 5, Exercise 10.
1. Hi, can I help you?
A coffee, please.
Espresso, cappuccino, latte?
An espresso, please. And hot water.
1. Hi, can I help you?
A coffee, please.
Espresso, cappuccino, latte?
An espresso, please. And could you give me some hot water as well?
Sure, take a seat.
2.
Excuse me, could I ask you a question?
Of course, what is it?
Could you tell me what yellow means?
Yellow is a colour. The sun's yellow, butter is yellow.
Ah, okay, thanks.
3.
You see that? Okay, thanks. That is a very, yes, that's very important communication. When the students, means I understand now. I don't get that reaction from the students. Perhaps they don't have the habit of telling the teacher that they understand. Because our way of learning is very different. The students are always under pressure. If you notice, ever since I walked into the class, I've been trying to talk to you. I talked about last night, I watched TV. I talked about my mom. I'm trying to talk to you from the very moment I walked into the class. And you guys didn't ask me any questions. It means you're not interested in my conversation. You did not give a nod, nothing. You guys just stare at me when I talk to you. And still, I do not complain because I understand it's not because of me. You guys are not used to being an active partner in the communication with the teacher. You have never done it before. Your teachers do not communicate with you for communication back. And I'm being very patient because I know I have to help you. And there's no other option other than being patient. I have to be patient with you. But you guys also need to understand this. You are in a language class. You cannot learn a language by not being active. You have to be active. Actively listen, actively participate, actively do the exercises, activate your mind, use your active imagination. Being passive is never going to help. It's not going to help. This way, nobody can learn. No way. Impossible. You have to be active. Maybe you should drink a glass of wine, a glass of milk in the morning. You see, it will give you energy. And maybe you can drink a bottle of Sting, that also has a lot of energy. Then you will be more active in the class in the morning. Or maybe sleep better. Okay. Let us continue.
3.
Jamie, can I ask you a favour?
Uh-huh, what is it?
Could you help me with my computer?
What's the problem?
I can't get online.
Okay, let's have a look.
4.
Dad, could I borrow the car tonight?
All right, but it needs petrol.
Okay. Dad, I don't have any money. Can you lend me some?
Is that lend or give?
I'll pay you back. I promise. Mum, can I have £5?
Yeah, all right. So I have already shared the audio. Listen so that you can also learn the intonation, how in English the voices go up and down. You will not develop a natural intonation unless you listen a lot. By the way, something really interesting happened last night. I received a phone call from one of my students. He's also called Ravi. He lives in Delhi. He is from a village near Biharshari, but he lives in Delhi. So yeah, he called me and said, you know, a student called Dilshad. I said, of course. Dilshad is from Kagzimalla. He is a very good student. He studied very hard here with me. When he joined the class, he could not understand English. He was not as good as you are. You have started in a very good place, Tawheed, okay? But he was very, very ordinary. He could not understand much English, but he worked really hard, and today he speaks English well. So what happened? Dilshad was um, on a website, on an app. He was talking to some people there. There are some apps today where you can go and practice your communication in English with people from around the world. You can go there, create a room of your own. You can invite people to come into your room and talk to you. One of those places is Free for Talk. It's an app as well. If you want to download Free for Talk, okay. You can also go there using Google Chrome. All right. So Dilshad was talking about English and other things he practices because he has already done the courses. He has done 3 courses: elementary, pre-intermediate, and intermediate. Yeah, he has done 3 courses. So he's spent nearly 3-4 years here. Okay. Um, he revised every course. He did the elementary the second time. He did the pre-intermediate the second time. Okay. This is why it took longer. But I tell you, as a teacher, I'm always on your side, standing with you when you need extra support, extra help. But you guys have to be active. He was always there. It was not easy for him. I must tell you, he struggled a lot. Some people learn very quickly. He was not a quick learner. He worked really hard to improve. So what was he doing there? He was talking about me to strangers. When people gave him compliments about his English, he talked about my classes, that if you are from India or even from abroad, you can join his classes. He's the best teacher you can get. I've learned English in long time, because he did not tell me learn English in 90 days, learn English in 30 days, you know. I always say, be patient and work for your English, because you do not know what real English is unless you learn, okay? And when you learn, then you realize why I am right. Before that, you are just respecting me because I'm a teacher, but you don't really understand what I mean when I say be patient. Everybody understands English. You are a good student, you will understand English. But if you want fluency in English, if you want to be able to just speak without having to think about the words in your head, just like, words naturally come to you. If you want that situation, you have to understand what I'm asking you to do. You guys ignored your exercises. The day before yesterday, I asked you to do it. You didn't. Why? Okay. Are the pages in the group or not? Are the pages in the group or not? Okay. Fine. Listen to the audio file several times at home. Right now, just try and practice once with a partner. Practice. Yeah. Tawheed, will you practice with him? With Vikas? Practice the conversation. Done. Let's move on to don't forget section then. Vocabulary. Complete the chart. Countries and nationalities are different words. China is the name of the country, but the nationality is Chinese, right? Similarly, Spain is the name of the country. The nationality is Spanish. Italy gives you Italian. Russia gives you Russian. There is no E. Russian, nahi, Russian. Okay? Russia. It is not Russia. Okay? Russia. Russia. Russia, Russian. Okay? Russia. Okay? The right pronunciation is Russia. Okay? Russia. 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 There is no E sound. I is silent. Russia. Russian. France gives you French. Japan. First of all, it is not Japan. It is Japan. Okay, the stress is on the second syllable. Copy my rhythm. Japan. Easy, Japan. And next is Japanese. Germany. German. America. American. Talk to people in Biharship. They say American, American. क्योंकि बड़े हुए हैं क्या सुनते हुए अमेरिकन लेकिन इंग्लिश में अमेरिकन नहीं होगा क्या होगा अमेरिकन हिंदी में अमेरिका बोलते हैं इंग्लिश में अमेरिका बोलते हैं मेक्सिको Mexican and last Sweden Swedish Sweden Swedish a Swedish girl means a girl from Sweden okay a Swedish girl spelling of Sweden Sweden exercise 12 thank you number 12 and but so and because look at these words that join sentences I like Pete and I like his wife I like Pete but I don't like his which is okay I guess it is not necessary to like other people's wife what do you say the husband I think Pete will be more happy if you don't like his wife what do you think next I like Pete but I don't like his wife nah I like chicken but I don't like chicken curry next John is ill so he's in bed Suhani is going to Patna so she will not attend this class physically next he's in bed because he doesn't feel very well he doesn't feel very well Suhani is not going to attend the class physically because she's going to Patna. Okay, she's not here. Yes. Because Dilshad is promoting my classes online because I am paying him. Because he thinks he benefited from here. He thinks he benefited from here. Dekho, when you come here as an 18-year-old boy, 19-year-old boy, and you don't even understand English, इट मीन्स आपके दिमाग में क्या बैठा है कि इंग्लिश आपके लिए मुश्किल चीज है, नहीं होगा। 18-19 में अगर आप इंग्लिश समझते समझते नहीं ज्यादा, तो यही ख्याल आ जाता है अपने मन में, यार ना होगा। बट वेन यू स्पेंड 4 years with somebody like me and now you speak English, then you know what made the difference. Your hard work. बट लोग होते हैं पोलाइट, वो अपने हार्ड वर्क को वैल्यू नहीं करके सामने वाले को वैल्यू करते हैं। टीचर बहुत अच्छे थे, ओके, बट द टीचर प्लेज अ वेरी स्मॉल रोल, इंपॉर्टेंट रोल बट a small role. The student's hard work is more important. Next, exercises. Complete the sentences. Number 1, I usually love cats. I usually, ऐसा तो हमको cats अच्छी लगती हैं. I usually love cats, but I really don't like your cat. तो हर बिल्लियाँ हमरा एकदम पसंद नहीं आवो. But I really don't like. 2, we have a holiday in summer. We have a holiday in summer. So, nah, so कैसे? So कैसे? Holiday in summer इस वजह से जाते हैं इसमें, क्या बात कर? But we go skiing in winter, yeah, and we go skiing in winter. 3, I was confused. Good. 3, I work hard. क्या बेटा? I work hard, so I need the money. इसकी हिंदी बोलना बेटा? You should always respect one-on-one communication. I'm talking to Pammi, sorry, not Pammi, I'm talking to Rani. Rani, please. मैं मेहनत करता हूँ, बहुत मेहनत करता हूँ, इसलिए मुझे पैसों की जरूरत है। I need the money. तो मैं बहुत मेहनत करता हूँ क्योंकि मुझे पैसों की जरूरत है। I'll give you guys a couple of minutes. Please do the exercise. Complete the sentences and then I'll check. There are 8 sentences. There are all kinds of students. There is Dilshad, who is promoting my classes online. And there are some students, they learned English and now they're teaching English. I sent you, was नहीं, verb है send, तो फिर be verb क्यों? V1 और V2 के साथ कभी be verb नहीं लगते। ये फॉर्मूला ध्यान रखना, V1, V2 और V5 के साथ be verb कभी नहीं लगाओ। Never use V1 with V1, V2 and V5. Problem solved. I'll answer that. Shall we check now? Number 3 was I work hard because I need the money. बहुत मेहनत करते हैं हम क्योंकि पैसों की जरूरत है, because I need the money. 4. Never mind. It's okay. 5. Yesterday was a long day at work. Yesterday was a long day at work. क्या हुआ इसका मतलब? Yesterday was a long day at work. कल ज्यादा काम किए थे, ज्यादा देर तक काम पे रहे ना. Yesterday was a long day at work. So I was tired this morning. 6. I like Susie. I like Susie because she's funny and she makes me laugh. Because she's funny and she makes me laugh. अभी तुम देखो, she makes me laugh. वो मुझे हंसाती है. She makes me laugh. वो मुझे रुलाती है. Okay. बेटा देखे तुम्हारी किताब, तुम बहुत कंफ्यूज हो. इधर लाओ. समय ज्यादा तो रानी. यू नीड टू स्पेंड मोर टाइम रानी. और ये कब हुआ है मुझे समझ नहीं आ रहा है. कभी कभी होता है ना कि कुछ स्टूडेंट के साथ बदलाव आ जाता है अचानक से, पॉजिटिव और कभी कभी नेगेटिव. तो रानी कुछ मामला है, तुम उसको एड्रेस करो. तुम पहले एक्टिव ज्यादा थे क्लास में, ठीक है. मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है पॉजिटिव भी ज्यादा थे. कुछ अगर हुआ है लाइफ में या अपने साथ या कोई भी मामला घर पे या टेंशन कुछ भी, उसको हैंडल कर लो पहले. बिकॉज जिस तरह से तुम्हारी परफॉर्मेंस है ना, तुम उससे ज्यादा इंटेलिजेंट हो. ठीक है. मार्क चल नहीं रहा अभी तुम्हारा इसमें. ओके. यू आर नॉट अप्लाइंग योर माइंड एट ऑल. ओके. तुम कर ही नहीं पा रही जरा भी. जो यहाँ पर हम है, तुम वहां से बहुत पीछे हो गई. कैसे हुआ मुझे नहीं पता, क्यों हुआ नहीं पता. बिकॉज व्हेन यू स्टार्टेड यू आर डूइंग एब्सोल्युटली फाइन. Okay, I leave it for you to decide. Analyze your situation, analyze your problem. If you need my help, let me know. I will help you, but you need to find out what exactly is wrong. Have you stopped giving time to English at home? I've asked you people to do two things: read and listen. And if you are not, with these books, read the books, listen to the audio files I give, and you are going to be very, very fine. Don't need to worry. Okay, read the books and listen to the audio files I sent. The same thing over and over again. We go very slowly. If I'm teaching this page, there will be no homework. So you can read the same page again. You can listen to the same audio file again. Okay, I'm not scolding you. I'm just trying to tell you where your problem is. You are a little bit distracted because of something. I don't know what it is. Okay? एक बात बता दूं, हमारी भावनाएं, इमोशंस इम्पैक्ट आवर लर्निंग. आप किसी भी जगह पे पढ़ेंगे रिलेशन बिटवीन लर्निंग एंड इमोशन. इफ यू लाइक योर क्लासरूम यू विल लर्न बेटर. इफ यू डू नॉट लाइक योर क्लासरूम इट विल इम्पैक्ट योर लर्निंग. If you like what you're studying, you will learn better. If you don't like what you're studying, you're not happy about it, you will not enjoy it so much. If you have a positive opinion of the teacher, it will definitely impact your learning positively. If you have a negative opinion of the teacher, that will also impact your learning negatively. So your emotions are directly related to your learning. So check your emotions. Ask yourself, are you in the right frame of mind emotionally? Okay? The mistakes are too big. Too big. वो ऐसे करके वहां इरेज हो सकते हैं, यहाँ नहीं. वहां इरेज कर लोगे ऐसे करके, मेरे कहने पर लिख दोगे. यहाँ इरेज करना इतना आसान नहीं है. ऐसे कर दिए हो गया खत्म, सही आ गया ना. यहाँ सीखना पड़ता है. वहां तो सुन के ऐसे इरेज करके लिख सकते हैं. दोस्तों ये बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट बात है. स्टूडेंट्स किताब को सिखाना चाहते हैं, किताब में गलतियों को सही करते हैं. गलती किताब ने की है, तुम्हारे दिमाग ने। तो करेक्ट तुम्हें यहां करना है, वहां नहीं। बचपन से किताब में सही किया है, ऐसे इरेज कर, तो आदत पड़ी है। क्योंकि अभी तुम्हें करना क्या चाहिए, गौर से समझना चाहिए क्यों ये सही है, क्यों कोई और सही नहीं है। ही आस्क्ड मी कि सर बट वहां हो सकता है ना, क्योंकि उसको लगा था बट हो सकता है। मैंने एंड भी बोला था नंबर 2 में। वी हैव अ हॉलिडे इन समर एंड वी गो स्कीइंग इन विंटर। वी हैव हॉलिडे इन समर बट वी गो स्कीइंग इन विंटर। ओके, बट भी हो सकता है एक खास तरीके से देख के। एंड इज मोर नेचुरल। ओके, तो आपको डिस्कस करना होता है जब आप कंफ्यूज होते हैं, दिमाग को करेक्ट करना होता है। किताब में करेक्ट करना इज सो इजी। नंबर 6, मुझे सूजी अच्छी लगती है। आगे लिखा है शी इज फनी एंड शी मेक्स मी लाफ। ओके, 7, टोबी इज क्लेवर एंड फनी एंड ही इज गुड लुकिंग टू। टोबी इज क्लेवर एंड फनी एंड ही इज गुड लुकिंग। 8, I can't drive, so I don't need a car. I can't drive, so I don't need a car. Prepositions of place. I'll check this later because I really want to start for 5 minutes the next unit 6. I really want to do that. We'll check it later because I've been postponing the start of unit 6. Unit 6 is a story of a woman. The main book, guys. What do we know? In English, if you want to talk about the past time, what kind of sentences? Give me Hindi sentences of past time. Guys, it's very important that you know your own language well, Hindi. So give me some sentences which should be about the past time. कल क्लास बंद था, बहुत अच्छे। Sentences about the past time. In Hindi, not in English. कल आप अच्छे सोए, बहुत बढ़िया। कल आप देर से उठे थे। पास्ट के बारे में कुछ सेंटेंसेस दीजिए हिंदी में। बचपन में आप स्कूल जाते थे, बताइए अपने बारे में। कल अपने एक शादी जो अटेंड किया, इतनी देर लगाओगे हिंदी देने में? एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक के बाद एक नहीं बोल सकते। हाँ, कल मैंने खेलने गया था। वाह, अरे इससे ज्यादा अच्छा रहेगा बोलना कल हम खेलने गए थे, मैं को गोली मारो। और बताइए हिंदी में सेंटेंसेस जोर से। आप मुजफ्फरपुर में थे, बहुत बढ़िया। यहाँ भी आए थे? यहाँ के बाद गए थे कि पहले? यहाँ के बाद गए थे कि पहले? यहाँ के पहले गए थे, फिर भी प्रसाद नहीं दिए। देखा, देखा दोस्तों, मंगल को धनेश्वर घाट गया था, यहाँ से पहले गया था, फिर भी प्रसाद नहीं लाया, हम लोग के लिए नहीं लाया। समझ गया ना मतलब? खर्चा हो जाएगा। हाँ, कल क्लास बंद था। हाँ सही है। काहे हो आदित्य, इतना पैसा पकड़ेगा? ही इज सच अ मीन पर्सन। अच्छा, कल आपकी क्लास में नहीं हुआ था ये? ना ना, दूसरी क्लास में। ही इज सच अ मीन पर्सन। A mean person doesn't like spending money. और भी मीनिंग होती है, but yeah, this is one of those. रानी, आपने अभी तक कुछ नहीं बोला है, अभी तक एक सेंटेंस नहीं, हिंदी में नहीं। मैं गलत नहीं स्पॉट कर रहा हूँ आपकी प्रॉब्लम को, प्रॉब्लम को तो मैं सही स्पॉट कर रहा हूँ, लेकिन मैं मदद नहीं कर पाऊंगा जब तक आप कोशिश नहीं करेंगे, उसको एक्नॉलेज करेंगे, तभी तो कुछ मदद होगी। हिंदी में पास्ट टेंस यानी कल के बारे, पास्ट के बारे में हिंदी में सेंटेंसेस दीजिए, ताकि पता चले किस तरह के सेंटेंसेस इंग्लिश में से बोलना है। और बोलिए युवराज। परसों मेरी तबीयत खराब थी। आप लोग कल घूमने गए थे, कहाँ गए थे घूमने? राजगीर गए थे, बहुत अच्छा, मजा आया। ये सारा सेंटेंस क्या है? क्योंकि पास्ट के बारे में जो बातें होगी पास्ट सेंटेंस। और बोलिए मंगल के बारे में पढ़े, बहुत बढ़िया। कल आप घर पे थे, मैं को गोली मारो, हम बोलो ना, हम कल हम घर पे थे। क्यों थे घर पर? क्यों? अच्छा, और भी बताते जाइए और बोलते जाइए। रात को हम थे। राजगीर से, राजगीर से कल ही रात में आएगा। अच्छा, जो भी बात पास्ट के बारे में होगा वो क्या होगा? पास्ट टेंस। जो भी बोल रहे सब पास्ट टेंस था, एक जैसा नहीं था, देखा जाए तो सेंटेंस अलग अलग तरह के थे, लेकिन सब पास्ट के बारे में थे। कुछ सेंटेंसेस बी वर्ब वाले थे और कुछ सेंटेंसेस अदर वर्ब्स वाले थे। परसों हम गांव में थे, ये कौन सा वर्ब है इसमें? इसमें वर्ब क्या है? परसों हम गांव में थे, परसों हम गांव में थे, इसमें वर्ब क्या है? परसों वर्ब है। कौन सा काम है परसों? इसलिए कहता हूं आप जो कर रहे हैं अच्छी बात है, लेकिन इस तरह के जवाब दीजिएगा तो मैं कहूंगा सिर्फ किताब पढ़िए। परसों को अपने वर्ब बोला, तो कल भी वर्ब है आपके लिए, पिछला साल भी वर्ब है, फिर तो एक नई कैटेगरी बनाता हूं वर्ब की। दैट वाज सच अ सिली आंसर, वाजंट इट? आई थिंक उस समय किसी भूत प्रेत ने इसको जकड़ लिया था, उससे उसने बोला ये लड़का तो ऐसा बोल नहीं सकता, तो ही तो ऐसा नहीं बोल सकता। परसों वर्ब है, फिर पिछले साल मैंने बाइक खरीदी, तो पिछले साल भी वर्ब। कुछ देखना है पैटर्न वगैरह। परसों हम गांव में थे, तो इसमें वर्ब क्या है दोस्तों? बी वर्ब, होना। इसमें वर्ब क्या है? बी वर्ब, होना। आप कहीं की, आपने भी दो सेंटेंसेस दिए शुरू में बी वर्ब वाले। डू यू रिमेंबर योर सेंटेंसेस? रिपीट। कल क्लास बंद था, कल क्लास बी वर्ब। व्हाट वाज द अदर सेंटेंस यू गave? हम मुजफ्फरपुर में थे, बी वर्ब। बाकी लोग अपने अपने सेंटेंस को रिपीट करिए, जो भी बोले हैं, और उसमें वर्ब क्या है वो बताइए। रिपीट करिए, रिपीट योर सेंटेंस। बी वर्ब, हम घर पे थे, बी वर्ब। कल हम नहीं आए, वर्ब। हाँ वर्ब, वर्ब क्या है उसमें? इस सेंटेंस में वर्ब क्या है? नहीं, इसमें वर्ब, कल हम देर से उठे में बी वर्ब क्यों है? कल हम देर से उठे में वर्ब उठना है, उठना। वेक अप, गेट अप, बी वर्ब किधर से हुआ इसका? अच्छा ठीक है, समझ जाएंगे धीरे से। आगे बोलिए आदित्य। व्हाट इज द वर्ब इन दिस सेंटेंस? रवि, मेरी बात सुन लो। मंगलवार को हम वो धनेश्वर घाट गए थे। व्हाट इज द वर्ब? गो। चलो और बोलो अपने अपने सेंटेंसेस। वर्ब गए थे, गो वर्ब है, गो। वर्ब कहाँ होता है हिंदी में, गौर करो। कृष्ण बेटा, व्हाट वाज योर सेंटेंस? कल हम नहीं नहाए थे, तो इसमें वर्ब क्या है? नहाना, टेक अ बाथ, हैव अ बाथ। रवि, शादी अटेंड किए थे। हाँ, अटेंड वर्ब है। और बताएं, आप और कुछ बोले? तो पहली बात है, जो हिंदी के सेंटेंसेस हैं, पहले जानिए पास्ट टेंस मतलब क्या। पास्ट टेंस मीन्स पास्ट के बारे में बातें करना, ठीक। जो भी बोलोगे उसमें एक वर्ब होना चाहिए, वर्ब पहचान लो उसमें, ठीक है। नोटिस द वर्ब। जब वर्ब समझ में आ जाए कि ये वर्ब है, तो उसके बाद आप आराम से उस वर्ब का सेकंड फॉर्म यूज कर लीजिए और आप अपनी बात बोल दीजिए। जैसे अब तक बोलते हैं वैसे ही, खाली वर्ब का कौन सा फॉर्म यूज करना है? सेकंड फॉर्म, ठीक है। पास्ट की पॉजिटिव बातों को बोलने के लिए कौन सा फॉर्म यूज करना है? V2 होता है ये पास्ट के लिए। तो जब आप कहते हैं कि हम कल क्लास बंद था, होना वर्ब है बी, बी का V2 होता है वॉज या वर। तो द क्लास वॉज क्लोज्ड यस्टरडे। CLOSED एडजेक्टिव या ऑफ भी एडजेक्टिव। द क्लास वॉज ऑफ यस्टरडे। ऑफ एक एडजेक्टिव होगा। द क्लास वॉज ऑफ यस्टरडे। हम देर से उठे थे। उठना वेकअप या गेटअप, जो समझना चाहते हैं। आंखें खोलना वेकअप, बिस्तर से बाहर आना गेटअप। V2 woke up, got up. Yesterday I woke up late. Yesterday I got up late. कुछ और नहीं करना होता है, वर्ब का सेकंड फॉर्म, दैट इज पास्ट टेंस। सो देयर इज अ स्टोरी। रवि, तुम उनकी बात सुनना छोड़ करके मेरी बात अगर सुनते तो ज्यादा बेहतर होता। और आप क्या कर रहे हैं मुझे नहीं पता, क्या कर रहे हैं आप? Right, sitting in the class. After the class is over, you can't take 2 minutes with him. You guys don't need enemies. Grown-up people. Okay, there is a story of a woman called Oprah Winfrey. I'm asking you, as I always said, two things: reading, listening. Read the text about Oprah Winfrey. 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, 10 times. Read the text. Text A, text B, text C. Read. I will share the audio file so that you can listen as well. Read and listen the same text as many times as you want. I hope after that you will feel confident about using the past tense quite a bit. Okay? Remember, you don't wait for fluency, students. You go to fluency. You make steps. You don't wait for fluency to come to you. You move towards it by doing a little bit of work every day. Sometimes what happens, I get a feeling that some of you guys are waiting, when will I learn? Beta, that's not the attitude. You make some improvement every day. Make some improvement every day. Use your active imagination. Whatever you learn, जैसे आज एक सेंटेंस हम लोगों ने सीखा, I usually love cats, but I really don't like your cat. मुझे पता आपके दिमाग में निकल गया क्योंकि आप उसमें पढ़ के छोड़ दिए। मैंने क्या कहा आपको? एक ही टेक्स्ट को बार बार पढ़िए, वो जाके जो असर करेगा वो एक सेंटेंस नहीं है, बाद में आपको बहुत कुछ बोलने को मिलेगा। किसी के घर पे आप गए, उसने अच्छी से बैंगन की सब्जी बना के खिलाई, आप बोले ना ऐसे तो हमरा अच्छा लगो बैंगन, ई ना अच्छा लग रहा, लेकिन I usually like brinjal vegetable, but this is not good at all. ये तुम्हें बोलने के लिए इतना कंफर्ट जोन चाहिए, और वो आएगा बार बार रीडिंग करने से, बार बार लिसनिंग करने से। These are tested methods, okay? So don't question them, don't challenge them, just do the right thing and you'll be fine. And don't do what you guys were doing, a little silly that was. Sitting in the class and still not paying attention to what's going on and make the same mistake, hold the class back. Understand your responsibilities. Okay, fine. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What are you going to do at home? Read text A, B, and C several times. And listen to the audio file as well. I'll just put the audio files in the group. Bye-bye, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.